this phenomenon here, it's happening. Why is NASCAR the fastest growing sport in the country?
There's a lot of white trash people.
Why?
Tide.
It's because of the massive amount of potential. This is a government-funded project.
I hear a lot of black people are starting to watch NASCAR.
They're
Does this
not.
have to do with Satan?
They're actually not. This type of phenomenon is happening, and what it creates is a giant Stargate receiver for extratemporal, interdimensional transports to happen. Let me ask you this. Did you know Andy Warhol was killed by a Stargate transported assassin?
I did not.
Yeah. He plugged that lizard bastard for creating all his Campbell soup cans and the peelable banana album covers with it looks like a dick,
Are you saying that Andy Warhol was a lizard person?
No, what Andy Warhol he was a renegade remote viewer. Why do you think that his art was immediately beloved throughout the art world when he had no real talent?
Because he had the power of Satan.
No, he had the power not of Satan. He had the power in his brain that I'm going to teach you and your viewers today. Okay, it's very simple. Everybody has something like this at home. What you do is you take one of these, okay? You have to line it up with your the chakra that's right here, your third eye.
Let me
try it. You try it. I already know how to do it. Line it up right there, okay? You feel the coldness.
I feel it. It's very cold.
The coldness of it. Now what you want to do is then you have somebody with the remote viewing sensibilities, okay, that's already been trained in this. Just do that. What do you feel now?
Oh my God, I felt it.
Hang on. Don't move back. I know you might want to. What do you feel right now? Do you have to pee?
I think I do.
That's exactly what remote viewing is all about. Back to my original story. What I'm really saying here is the Peruvian Nazca lines, okay, which I mentioned already.
Yes.
NASCAR. These type of coincidences don't just happen, all right? What it is Peruvian Nazca lines were these giant figures that were made drawn onto the earth. You could see them as if from an airplane, but supposedly people couldn't fly at this time. Supposedly. So, but that was the first trying to create the organic Stargate receiver, which is the person's brain in a group. That was the first attempt. But what it is a giant monkey, a giant spider, that's not going to have the kind of mind-conducive power that Tide with Bleach does.
That is very true. Tide with Bleach is very powerful.
Those are some bold colors.
Very bold colors.
So, I'm going to need to quote once again from this good book right here.
Yes.
And then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I know that first quote was pretty clear, but this one is really going to clear it up.
Samantha's still worked up over the presence of Satan in the house.
I'm very sorry. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Since we have these promises, dear friends, let us purify ourselves from everything that contaminates body and spirit, perfecting holiness out of reverence for God.
It's very powerful. And
the Black President! Merry Christmas, Timmy! Merry Christmas!
Here's a sample of what's to come next week.
I sure would.
Yes.
I would like you at home, watching in front of your computer screens, to place your chakra right here, your third eye, what they used to call, you don't need one of these specifically, but it would be helpful if you had one. They used to call it the Jewel of the Nile, the Eye of Ra. It's all right here, okay? Take this, place it against your computer monitor, and I'm going to give you some of my energy, and I just want you to feel it, and you'll know it. I won't actually have to explain anything about it. So here we go. Okay, start now.
Please, Grandma, stop taking the pictures.
Okay. Did you feel that?
I felt it.
Did you feel the energy in the room?
I felt it.
Actually,
I did feel
you know what it is? I can
What?
tell. You have goosebumps.
Yes, I do.
You have
Yes,
goosebumps.
I feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing straight up.
Mm-hmm. Proof.
Proof.
Okay, so what I'm going to go into next time, there is something that I really do want to talk about, and I'm very glad that I have this note here to remind me. People are throwing around on the internet right now. I see in YouTube videos, and just general sources of general media, the media saying the tinfoil hat people, as if that's a mocking term, as if someone wearing a tinfoil hat somehow is wrong in what they're doing. Let me just present this to you. There's a movement in Japan called the Pana Wave movement. They're a religious movement. They wear all white clothing, and they wear specially made tinfoil hats to keep electric waves and electromagnetic waves, radio frequencies, radiation, free radicals, heavy water, all that away from their brain, because they know that's the most important thing. Now, if Japan is doing it, they're pretty technologically advanced. Why would people from Japan do that if it had no validity?
Asian people do know a lot about technology.
They do.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a taste for what's to come next week on Discovering the Truth, Uncovering the Lies. Reginald, thank you.